we're going to be parking at the side of the road and we're going to be reversing back, tucking ourselves in, making sure our front wheels and back wheels on the left are tucked in next to the curb. So here's a little exercise for us. We're parked up fairly straight, about half a foot from the curb. We're going to reverse back in a straight line. Or we're going to, the road behind is pretty straight, so we're just going to reverse back. You can see in the side camera there at the back, we're about that far from the curb, I reckon. So we're just going to reverse back in a straight line to start with. And remember, when you're reversing back, just look behind you. Now, while we're reversing back, if we want the back to go left, we just turn the wheel to the left, but not loads, otherwise it's going to swing straight into the curb. So a little left turn, we're talking less than a quarter, and I can see in the mirror it's getting close, so I'm going to turn to the right, and if I turn to the right, it straightens the car back up, and I straighten the wheels back up. Now there's a car coming, so I'm just going to give way, and I just turn a different way. That's fine, so I'm going to carry on. Now, if I want the back of the car to come away from the curb, I'm just going to be turning to the right, but not too much because the front's going to swing into the left. So the back's coming out now, you see it? It's going to go wider and wider. If it's too wide, straighten myself up, get the wheel straight, and a little left turn will start to bring it back in. So I've got about a quarter of a turn at the moment, nothing too big, bringing it in. And then I straighten my wheels back up again, and I'm tucked back in. So it's a little exercise, and the idea there is you're getting used to where the back of the car's going, where the front of the car's going, looking round, controlling that clutch. So if you lift that clutch off, you're going to race down there, which is no good. You want to go slow. So that's a little exercise for us. So let's move on to the next bit. So this is the scenario. You live on a street, most people do, where you've got loads of parked cars, and sometimes you can reverse park into it. Sometimes the space is big enough to drive into it. And the problem with driving into a parking space, if it's not long enough, you'll stop before you, because obviously a car in front of you at that point there, but the back end's sticking out. So you need to kind of reverse back and tuck yourself in. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to pretend there's a parked car in front of us, because I've been driving around and I can't find one suitable. So I'm just going to reverse drive off. So I'm going to go a little bit wide and pretending I'm going to come in. So I'm bringing myself in, and as I'm stopping, front's tucked in, back sticking out. You can see it quite clearly. So I just need to pop it in reverse. Good observations all the way around start with. That's quite important before you move. And I'm going to turn the wheel to the left. Now I'm not going to do it a full turn because it's too much. I'm going to give it half a turn to start with. And straight away the front's going to the left, but the back, the front's going to the right. Get mixed up now. The front's going to the right and the back's going to the left. And as it comes in enough, I straighten my wheels back up. But if I leave it as it is, I'm going to be at a funny angle. So the back's tucked in quite nice. I'm going to turn the wheel to the right, about half a turn. And it's going to bring the front in to the left. As the front comes in, I straighten back up. Okay, should we do that again? So let's reverse back a little bit. Let's get ourselves a bit wider. So there we are, nice and wide there. So if we want to get the back in, assume we're reversing backwards, we want the back to go first. So if we want the back to go left, we turn the wheel to the left, but the front's going to go to the front, and that's why you need looking around, because if a car's going past you, you need to be aware that you're going to drive into them. So looking round, I can see in the mirror I'm about that wide, maybe a drain cover, 1.5 foot. So half a turn of the wheel to the left, and the front's going to the right, the back's going to the left. And I'm going slow. I can see in the little mirror there, on the right mirror, it's getting close. So at that point, I want to turn the wheel to the right. Not just what I put on, but more opposite. So I put half a turn to the left, half a turn comes off, and half a turn to the right. Because that will bring the front to the left then. Hope it's making sense. So it's coming in, and as it comes in, I straighten up and I'm tucked in. And obviously a lot would depend on the space, but it's a bit like finishing off the parallel park. when you do a shunt or when you're coming in. So I'm hoping this quick video on parking up on the left, reversing backwards, tucking yourself in, is helpful, because there's a few people out there asking for it, and I'm hoping it helps them with the driving. Take care and watch out for my next video next week.